All right, guys, going to do a quick one here. 2 battles. This is after the changes to the Executor. So I wanted to try my Rebels out, and so I threw the team together. Now, I don't have anybody other than me that has a 7-star Executor in my fleet arena. So unfortunately, I cannot show one that's going up against a 7-star. So I cannot relate to how that will be. So down the road, I'm sure I will have plenty of them as everybody levels them up. But as it stands right now, they're all 4 and 5-star. And I was in first place, and Peggy was in fourth, and so I was able to do 2 fights on her, and I know that it's supposed to be harder to get through the tank, so I kind of go around the tank, and that seemed to work just fine. Both fights, I do not bring in reinforcements, so I only did 2, and both of them I'm not going to bring in reinforcements. I made some mistakes on the second one, so it's not as clean as this one. But as you can see, we're just going right through it. Obviously, as long here, I debate. I'm like, should I bring in? Should I bring in? And finally, I decide against it. I'm like, let me just go without and see what goes on. Obviously, if you bring in reinforcements, that would speed this up, and you would get by even smoother. Did not need to do that there, but I did. Should have just done his basic on the Millennium. So neither of these are perfect fights. Like I said, I just kind of threw this together to try it out, to see how it is after the changes, and I'm finding almost no difference. So the Rebels are still a viable counter, if not a hard counter to this. Again, I'll say it again because I know people will say, 7-star, blah, blah. I do not have one in my shard, so I cannot say against that, but people that are running up against them, I'm sure, are not running into many of them at this point. It's going to be mostly 4 and 5-star Executors, so. And here we go. So I'd be getting good banners in GAC with this. There we go, get that off. And it definitely is taking a lot more getting through Bossk, even when I'm doing a mirror match. He's a pain. I actually had one timeout. I had a minute and a half left, and I couldn't get through him. It was crazy. And so the Bossk is definitely a beast right now in this team. So I'm thinking about relicking up mine more after Lord Vader, because he's just become just an absolute animal, which is good in a certain way. Not good when you're going up against it, though. On defense, it's definitely better. All right, here we go again. This time I make more mistakes, some doozies, and I still pull off the win. Still not bringing in reinforcements. It's just not going to be nearly as clean. So let's try to go over this one a little bit. Again, I don't go after Bossk first. Now you'll be able to see my fleet. I didn't put the things on here. You can just look it up on my swgoh.gg. I'll have a link down below, and you can see what my mods and stuff are on the fleet. I wanted to make this a shorter video. I may make another video tomorrow. I'm leaving my Rebels on defense, and hopefully they'll get set back a little further. And then as I climb, I'll climb with the Rebels, and I'll try to hit as many of these fleets as possible get some different ones. Some are going to have different mod settings, different relic levels, and so on, and we'll see if that makes a difference. And then if so, I will make another video going over what that is. If it's still going to be mainly like this, I may not make another one. We'll see. Here we go. Now, I thought they said they were going to beef him up, but maybe they haven't done it yet. He's still pretty squishy over there, Boba Fett. I did not need to do that right there. That was a waste. I don't know if they've changed anything on the AI. I didn't read anything on that. They said they were going to work on the AI on that fleet to get it to work better on defense. So I don't know. I don't know if that's in this too. But you do see the struggle trying to get through Bossk. Now he doesn't have it. The taunt. I should have went over the turn before on the other ship. I did not realize he didn't have taunt until after I attacked. So I might have been able to take him out and just have only Bossk now. But in the end, I still pull off the win, but now it becomes a barely because they're both out, and it took me longer than it probably should have. And again, not pulling in the reinforcements, just trying to get this done with what I have. Look at that. Come on, stay in there for me. And here we go. All right, there you go. There's 2 battles for you. Again, I'm going to do some more experimenting tomorrow. I'll get back to you if there's changes. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like if you like. All righty. Bye.